What is it, you may ask, that makes so many people happy and fulfilled? The answer is simple.
Okay, now I'm comfortable.
Yeah, what? That. What happened to my...
It's Saturday night.
I love that.
Welcome
You
to
do?
Saturday night.
I do.
Time to hit.
That's like my favorite thing on here. I'm glad I can still use the music and the sound effects that I downloaded. They took a lot of stuff away from me when I stopped paying. So, but yeah, I got to keep this background and only this one. I dare not change it, for it may not ever come back. And let me keep my music, my song that I downloaded, and then let me keep my sound effects.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, Angie, you're supposed to be doing comments. There we go. Hola, se lo quiere, ¿cómo está usted?
Hola.
My East Texas Spanish. Terrible.
Well, let's see if I can get through the night without hitting the Imodium.
Oh dear, is that where we are still? Did you eat some produce or something that went bad? What the hell?
I don't know, because now I've seen news reports that it's in the water.
Great.
So I don't know if it was water. I don't even know if that's what I've got or if it's just something wrong with my guts. But
Well, I keep hearing rumors about what it's come from, but the fact that it's a real thing is a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
And it can take 2 weeks for the symptoms to show.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I've got it. I don't know if I don't have it. I'm going to call my doctor on Monday, especially if it happens again.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm in bed, I'm sleeping, and...
No, don't say it. We know where this is going.
Yep.
Almost the same problem this morning, so yeah, I can relate.
I'm just glad I'm a paranoid person who has protection on the mattress.
Right? When
Because
was it that
I've been
serious?
saying it for years. Humans leak in so many ways.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
No,
I'm afraid to put anything heavier than my regular mattress cover on mine, because if I tried to go with like plastic or something, as much as I sweat, I'd just slide off the bed.
Oh no, it's not heavy, and it's not plastic. It's okay. I have a mattress pad covering, which is like a sheet but with a thicker top.
Yeah.
I have that, and I have one of those hospital grade mattress pads to put on that or under it, depending. I had it under, but in case that fails.
Right.
So, because I've got a new mattress and I want to keep it protected.
No kidding.
And after the whole black mold thing, I've been paranoid about it.
But since I kicked the old man out to bed, made him sleep on the couch, I get to sleep in the middle where the hump is, and it's so much firmer. I don't sleep in his hall. I don't sleep in my hall. I get to sleep in the middle where nobody's been sleeping. So it's fucking great right now. Starfish.
Love the starfishing.
Love the starfishing, except I can't. But for a few minutes, then I have to sleep on my side. My back says, "You are not sleeping on me. Turn over, woman."
It's nice to have a bed to yourself.
It is, especially a big day like that. I can get up either side. Ain't no noise. It's so quiet in there. All I can hear is a ceiling fan, and it's like it's got to the point. It's like white noise now. Tick 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 tick.
Oh my.
It's lovely. Don't miss a little bit.
Looking at some of the Halloween decorations and how much they cost, I
Crazy,
think
isn't
I'm in the wrong line of business.
it? No joke.
Especially the body bag ones with the duct tape.
Yeah, it's trash bag.
No, I would have gone with a white tarp instead of black because I get it. The black
But in the
ones are
dark,
visible during the day, but I wouldn't want anyone tripping on them at night if they're in
right?
my yard.
Yeah, and those blue tarps or an orange one or something.
Yeah, or maybe wrap them with caution tape or something like that. But I do appreciate
The aesthetic.
the aesthetic. But
Yes.
$50 for a fake body bag
Yeah, that's
with
crazy
a fake body in
stuff.
it, that's
You know what they're doing
crazy.
now? They're taking the skeletons that you can buy, the random skeletons. I don't care if they're cheap little dollar store or skull skeletons, whatever. And they're corpsing them. They're using like stain and spray foam and stuff like that to make them look like they have bits on them instead of being just a clean, nice white skeleton. First, they were darkening the bones to make them aged looking, and then now they're doing this corpsing thing. And I keep looking at it, and I'm like, there's 15 damn different ways people do it. And I'm like, I'm not doing that to my skellies. I like
No.
skellies for the skellies that they are. I don't want a dead body. I want bones. So I like bones.
Yeah. Bones that have been boiled in borax.
Another Kitty says, when I worked at a guitar store in the 70s, I inspected, tested, and shipped a vintage Gibson to the guitarist in the Bay City Rollers. I saw the guitar being played on Saturday night on TV. Yay. I love that song.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love that song. I love that whole intro. There's a couple songs that I've never heard before, but it's got Bay City Rollers and it's got Elton John. That does for me. You know?
I totally get it.
Yeah, I was looking at animated things this year. It's because somebody being in the doghouse might be willing. It won't help, but it'd be cool. But yeah, they're so expensive. They want $300 for an 8-foot skeleton. It's like Stanley was 7 feet. He was a 7 foot tall, fully moldable, non-animated skeleton. He lasted me 4 or 5 Halloweens. I still have him. He's just in pieces now. And so he's going to become separate decorations. But it's like I paid just under $100 for him, you know. But they went the 12 foot, and I got a neighbor over here behind me that's got the big 12-foot animated Home Depot Skelly that everybody loved and fought for and wants so bad, right?
Right.
He's left it up all year long. I still think he's an asshole, but kudos on the Skelly, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I'm not corpsing my Skellies, and I intend to purchase more as soon as they put them out. Although I could probably order some now, but I don't always trust that I'm going to get what I order. So I want to touch it and see it before I choose it.
I totally get it.
That's my biggest problem with shopping online. Is, yeah, but I can't put my hands on it or touch it or look at it. I can't. All I get is your picture, and I don't know if that's a real picture of it or not anymore. AI has fucked up everything. Oh, those videos I shared with you the other day. You're a dumbass. Fuzzy butt Basil or Basil. I don't know how to say it. But anyway, Steffi showed it to me, and I'm looking at it. Like I can tell the picture is AI, right? And she said she only
Mhm.
used to say I to help him make his music too, but that's him singing or whatever. I was like, is it now? And so I was like, well, damn, now I can't share it without a warning. Like that, you know? And she's like, why?
Mhm.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I explained to her. I was like, well, I gave her two reasons. Number one, we want real humans making our art. We don't need robots making art. We need robots doing dishes, not making art, because that's what you do. You're an artist. You draw. I told her, because she does. Because, well, I'm not really an artist. It's like, you are. You draw, you create, you make things. You are an artist. You want the robots to do that for you and nobody buy your stuff because robot stuff is cheaper and easier because everybody can do it. She didn't get that. She still wanted to argue. And so I was like, well, they're also trying to kill the planet in a lot of small towns with their giant data centers. And she don't give a fuck. That's all I can tell you. I was like, I ain't trying to change your mind, but you asked why wouldn't you share it? It's because it's AI. So here's me telling you. She didn't like what I had to say, but she don't care.
Not only
Rolls her
that,
eyes.
but like people don't even realize the impact on their daily life.
Not
It's like,
really.
oh yeah, sure, you're making a little AI and doing this, and it's fun. We've all had fun with it, but
Yep.
it's your fucking electric bill.
Right.
When they're like, "Oh, use my free thing to do all this, and this is our paid packages and stuff
Mhm.
like that." You end up paying so much more because of the electric bill, not to mention the environmental impact, like whatever. But like the people who are like, I don't like to pay taxes or whatever, you're paying a huge tax into
Mhm.
your electric bill if you do that.
Yeah.
Uh, Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, she signed off on a 1-year moratorium on no data centers, which I think a year is not enough. But she's putting in, well, New York's been putting in a lot of solar, but they're also going to be putting in some nuclear power plants. So I think we will have data centers, but not until we actually have the grid to do it.
Right.
And most states don't have the grid to do it.
We sure don't. We can't even take care of ourselves when it gets a little cold outside. So no, we don't have that power to
That's true.
spare. And this is the first year that the whole fucking state hasn't been in drought. Like we've had enough rain that we're not really as dry as we have been the past few years, right? It's the first year in a
Yeah,
while.
I heard
Everywhere
one
else
of
is
the
still, hot enough to burn. And they want our water. And they want to come out to the rural areas like where I live. And, here up in here that's, not really incorporated, but close enough to the city that people will commute. People will work for them and they'll commute, right?
right.
I'm just that far from Houston. Guess what? I'm just that far from fucking Houston. So they want to come out here, they want to go here and there, and everybody's like, oh hell no. Absolutely not. And it's the same people now. This is how stupid the people are where I live. The same people who are bitching and moaning and complaining about the data centers and stuff are also the ones who are the first one to jump on AI to make a flyer for their yard sale, their church buffet, their whatever charity shit. Instead of hiring the
Dumbasses.
local printer or the local tech guy that we got here, go, hey man, can you make me a quick banner without, AI drawing things like you do,
Mm-hmm.
right? So yeah, I was like, yeah, she don't care. So, but I don't think she's probably the norm around here, but in other places, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think there's that much apathy towards it, but the youngins really like it. Is all I could say. We may be doomed, and it remembers everything you fucking do with it. It remembers shit you don't even know it's remembering because it's living on your computer now, watching every keystroke, everything, and it's learning from it.
Right.
And it's getting stupider. They're already proving it's getting fucking stupider from learning from us and social
Yeah.
media and things like that. So yeah, you go ahead and keep making your stupid banners, and it finally got fingers right, but it won't last. Eventually everybody will only have one, and it'll be this one because that's how humans are.
Exactly.
And yeah, here AI, have some of that. I feel bad that I feel that way because my daughter's going to school right now to learn such things, for that to be her job, to create and teach and do the AI shit.
I don't know how long the AI thing is gonna last, if it lasts, if it's gonna take root, because it needs money.
Yeah,
They keep throwing money into it, like they're
yeah,
burning money.
yeah.
And not only are they burning their money, but now with it being part of the culture, it's burning our money because of the electric bills and blah blah blah.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it's like resources are not unlimited.
Nope. And this big old lake that I got here is not my water. That's Houston's water. They bought it, paid for it, built the dam, all that shit. It's their water. I don't get any of it unless I go scoop it with a bucket and filter it myself, which I'm not doing. So yeah, we're on strictly well water stuff here. There's no way they could pull enough water out of the ground here without everything just collapsing and sinkholing into the lake and the river. I don't think. There's just no way. Nah.
They're gonna try.
They're looking to put one up around Lufkin. That's less than 50 miles from here. And it's north of me, so it could be tapping into my river. I don't know. It's not my river, but if it weren't for that river, we wouldn't have the well water that we have. So the lake's not mine, but the river is.
I think it's very interesting that they haven't developed a better system. I mean, okay, it used to be what? Computers used to be like absolutely massive. Now we have them in our pockets. We have them strapped to our wrists.
Yep. We got
have
them in our glasses. Eyeglasses. Yeah.
we have all sorts of things. Who's to say
tiny.
that they're not doing the data center thing wrong and they don't need several football fields and millions of gallons of water and all that electricity? I think it's all so new. It's like it's like, oh, we can make paint out of this radioactive thing, and women can paint lines on watches, and we'll make kid toys out of it. Who cares if they suck on it? Blah blah blah. It glows. It's so cool. Everybody, nuclear is the way to go into the future, and next thing you know, it's like, how many times have we discovered something, put all of our effort into it, and if we found out, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
exactly where my
asbestos.
thoughts have been going too, because we cannot let them get away with what they're doing now. When we know in 10 years or less, it's going to be smaller, it's going to be easier. But the reason they need these huge data centers is because the motherfucking robots are remembering everything. They got to have a place to store all that data that is flooding into these AIs. And they've got to have a place for all of it, just like your Windows. Nadine explained it to me the other day, and I fucking get it now. Like your Windows 11 has a little AI file in there, and it just, the longer you have it, the bigger it gets, and the bigger it gets, the bigger it gets, until you run out of fucking memory on your computer, and it's a brick, and you have to buy a new one.
Right.
Yeah. So it's the same thing. They're accumulating too much. People are freaking out around here about the flock cameras. Okay, the ones that read the license plates and help them track people that are running from the law, or solving. I've seen them use them to solve murders and stuff like that. So they do have their good things. Yes, it's surveillance. Big fucking deal. Point to a house on any street right here that ain't got a camera. Every grocery store's got a camera. Every mall, every business you go into has got cameras. You're being watched. If you're not doing anything wrong, calm the fuck down. That's just my opinion. But
I think this would have gone over like a fucking lead balloon. if they had done it before reality TV.
Right?
Reality TV with a little bit of drama, a little bit of soap, a little bit of fame, a little bit of money, and then everyone's like, "Look at my breakfast; it's so fascinating," and then, "Oh, look at this, and this is where I wake up, and blah blah blah, and look into my life," to the point where people don't really understand what privacy is anymore.
Well, they don't, and that's what cracks me up because these people have some kind of expectation of privacy when they're in public, and they get mad for people recording them, and I'm like, "But you're in public. If you wanted this to be private, you should have called them on the phone, and talked to the person instead of yelling at them across the counter, Karen." You know,
Right.
you could have handled it privately, but you chose to handle it publicly. So here you are on Facebook, and you're fucking in trouble from a lot of people because you act like an ass in public. And so people just don't have any expectation of privacy anywhere except in their own home. That's always the way it's been. That's not new. Public is fucking public. Whether it's a camera looking at you or some, Mrs. Kravitz looking out her window, right? Public
Right.
is public. And they all just need to calm the hell down.
I was watching an anime once. It 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 ended up being too creepy at the end for me to like continue. But it was called XXX Holic.
Okay.
And they had this episode where there was a picture of a woman, and the woman came in and said, "I need to get rid of this image." And just like Yuko was some sort of like spiritualist. The explanation doesn't matter.
Right.
Anyway, so Yuko looked into it and she goes, "There's a price because there's always a price." And because basically the person in the picture was like that woman being pushed over a seaside cliff and dying. And the woman who wanted to get rid of the photo, which was haunted, was the one who did it. So there was all kinds of bad vibes. But the thing is, Yuko said, "I can do this, but only if you pay the price."
Yeah.
And her little like housekeeper fellow, he was very upset with her. He's like, "This is terrible. You're letting a murderer off." And she goes, "Am I?" Because the price was she could never take a photo or be in a photo ever again. And he thought that was letting her off. And she said, "Is it? Because there are cameras everywhere. They're at the stop signs. They're in stores. They're in this. They're in the
Yeah.
banks. And if that woman was to be photographed, the photograph would come back, and everyone would see it." I'm paraphrasing everything really bad. I haven't seen it in like
I'm getting
years,
it. Keep going.
decades. But the idea was because there's surveillance everywhere, basically she would be home all the time, couldn't go shopping, no freedom. She might as well just go to prison for what she did.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I didn't let her off at all."
Gotcha.
And it's
It's
like,
everywhere.
when you're talking about this whole like camera thing and the public thing, I automatically, my brain went to that story and went, "Yep, she's fucking right."
Yep. And it's been that way for a long time, and it's only going to get more pervasive because technology has caught up to it. And the films like the asshole that cut me off today, I got him on camera. If I wanted to stop at the cop shop on the way home, I could have. I didn't feel like it because
Well, there's a reason I have
Yeah.
tape on my camera.
yeah, I know. I got you.
It's not just for these conversations.
I know. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. And, if your loved one is missing and you need the police to help you find your loved one, you'd be so grateful for all those cameras to help track the last place she was seen and the last car that was seen near her and all that kind of stuff. it's just like anything else. It could be used for good, it could be used for bad. And there's not much you can do about it if the bad people get a hold of it. Bad people already got a hold of it. There's certain things that are just inevitable in this country at this point.
I just wish there was more privacy. I
I know.
understand the surveillance and blah 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 and this, that, and the other thing. But like, okay, so I follow certain writers and actors in other countries, and but in Japan, if somebody dies, they'll let you know that they died, but they won't tell you what they died of. There's
Yeah.
no drama around it. They're very good about the privacy part, unless it's like something unusual. But for the most part, it is private. And we
Yeah.
don't do that. We just don't do that. We don't even do that for kids anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
It's because we're fucking toddlers in the United States, you know. We win a why? 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 Why?
I knew we were doomed as a species
Uh,
when, like, 20, 30 years ago, when there was just like a website called Rate My Poo.
oh God, I don't really want to know what that is, but now I have to.
I don't have to. It's self-explanatory.
Okay.
You know, people would be like, rate my cat, rate this, rate that, rate my poo. What? Oh, that's a bad idea. Okay. People are putting that out? Okay. Bunch of self-absorbed narcissists.
Well, the internet has always been a very disturbing place. We were there.
Yes.
We witnessed the birth. I remember Joe cartoons, Frog in a Blender, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's always been a very disturbing place because
Well, it
everybody
just gets
can
more and
connect
more
now.
disturbing as time goes on.
Yeah, for sure. Because we're toddlers with a grown-up toy.
Oh, the funny thing is, it's like, what is it? I forget who said it. It's like, yeah, something came out, like Xerox machines came out. And what did we do? We sat on them without our pants on and took pictures of our ass.
Yep.
Internet
Hairless
comes
ape.
out. What do? We take
Hairless
naked
ape.
photos and amateur porn and we put it on the internet. It's like AI comes out. What's going to happen? Okay, these robots are going to take form, and next thing you know, they're going to be miming sex acts. Like,
Yep.
it's not necessary. None of this is necessary. If we wanted to show people our ass, we'll just drop our drawers. We used to do that, you know.
I know. That'll get you in trouble now.
Mooning. Mooning, streaking, we've done it all. It's like, how many different creative ways do we take off our clothes for other people to look at us? What? And now, you know, we do have certain protections like HIPAA laws, but not really.
Oh. Speaking of which, sort of, I have to tell Shadow Kitty what happened at my court date.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so bottom line, they postponed it again because the prosecutor says he wants to brush up on his First Amendment law before they decide whether to have an actual hearing, you know, an actual trial. And I kept telling him, look, I don't want to waste your time, my time, the city's time, or money. So can you just like let it go? Why can't you just let it go? But he's hung up on the word whore. Because I hollered at the guy, your mother is a syphilitic whore. He's hung up on that being a violation of the city ordinance of it can't be vulgar. Like, wait, no, it's in the Bible. It's in Revelation. I learned that when I was 5. Which words are in the Bible you could get away with saying damn and ass and hell and whore and prostitute and stuff like that because they're in the book. It's like, oh, it's in the book. We can say that. Those aren't really bad words. People didn't like them when you said them and you were, 7. But either way. So yeah, it's been
Right, but they
postponed
teach
again
that
because
for
he's
they
concerned.
teach that to kids, so isn't that like even worse?
Hello. Right? So yeah, I think I set a little bug in his brain and it bothered him enough that he wants to wait until August. And one of the officers that I had to deal with in the past, the one that I actually sort of kind of liked because he at least just talked to me, said, "You can't do that. Don't do that anymore." Right? When I had
Right.
because not that day. The day I got a ticket, I hadn't cussed at nobody. It did not one. And so yeah, it's just been postponed, and uh, the officer that walked in and started talking before the prosecutor got shut up said something about city council considering doing exceptions for the churches, for the church bells, exceptions to the law of the city ordinance. I was like, well, that's a big old no. So my old man went and stopped in at the city council meeting that was happening like the next day. I didn't even know about it. It happened the day after my court thing, and I was clueless. And he said they hadn't heard nothing about exceptions for churches. And it's like, okay, good. That means that gives me till the next month to make sure I have something in my pocket to say if necessary. Because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And
Right. Well,
so,
my sister said that it's a non-violent offense.
yeah,
It's not something that you've
it's
been
not
in
something I
front of a
can go to
judge
jail
for
for.
like
Yeah,
100 times. It's not this, it's not that. They really want to stick something to you.
I
They're
know.
trying really hard.
I know. They
Uh,
can't. There's no evidence. You cannot prove. It's my word against whoever decided to call the cops that day.
right. But the whore thing, like you provided that evidence because you were just like, hey, I did this.
Yeah, this is what I did. I'm completely 100% honest. If I'd have swore it, I might have tell you that too. But I'm telling you I didn't. Because I was being careful because I had already been talked to by another officer that said don't cuss at him. So I did cuss at him. I'm
I
still going to
just
yell
used
at the
one of the
bully.
I
I
just
was-
used one of the phrases found in the Bible. What's wrong with that? I was speaking his language.
yeah,
The language that he uses to teach things to kids.
yeah. I would wonder if it'd have been better if I'd have said your mother was a hamster and your father smelled the elderberries or something like that. I don't think that's completely right, but y'all know what I mean. Monty
I
Python.
think that's pretty much the sentiment. Yeah.
Yeah. I may have gotten mom and dad mixed up. My brain is cooked. I don't know. I don't care. They did not ring the bell this past Sunday at all. And even the man was awake, and because I woke up and I was like, "Hey, did they ring the bell?" And I just slept through it, or they not? He said they did. It didn't ring. I was like, "Well, wonder if someone had words." So tomorrow we'll see if they. I thought it's probably because fat, ugly hippie guy that usually rings it probably didn't show up for church that day. He's the only one that keeps doing it. But the little neighborhood kids have been by twice this week to ring it.
Of course.
Well, that's great because that makes it an attractive nuisance. And I know that's something you can't have around here. Don't care who you are. So not only is it over the sound limit, but it is an attractive nuisance to the neighborhood kids. And what if they pull it too hard and it falls down and hurts one of those little whippersnappers one of these days? Oh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it, council? Because the church don't give a shit, but the council might.
counsel my especially if like I don't know. It's hard to prove where ear damage comes from because there's so much noise pollution in the world. But like if they are over the decibel limit, even during the day, they're causing people to have hearing problems in a few years.
Well,
And
and it's
that could end up being
consistent.
lawsuits.
It's not like they're having a party and they got loud ones. It's
Right.
consistent violation of the noise ordinance. And nobody's ever complained before because I guess they were all members of the club. I'm not a member of their club and I have a right to peace in my house.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was real confused. Shadow Kitty says, I'm deeply interested in the First Amendment. In fact, I carry a pocket sized copy of the U.S. Constitution in my backpack. Good for you. I need to get me one of those to take with me. Now, well, first of all, I made him laugh. I saying, because we were just me and the prosecutor sitting in the office talking, and I'm just like, what do you want me to do? And he says, would you take anger management? And I was like, no, I don't need anger management. If I needed anger management, I would have gone over there and marked the bail down because that's what a really angry person does. What I'm doing is standing up to a bully. It's just that simple. And I'm not going to stop as long as they continue to bully me with their obnoxious bell. They could dim the sound, go put a little silicone, something over the clapper and on the inside of the bell, spray on, some, what do they call that stuff? Magic seal or it's not the bell. This was not so loud. And there's an echo chamber between the church and here because of the way the buildings sit. And it's twice as loud here. So yeah. It was obviously too loud.
Yes.
But
I'm always
Pretty
fascinated when Finley washes his own feet.
I saw a
It's
kitten
big
on the
jump.
on the public internet today but it had feet like Finley, and he was just a baby, and his feet were huge. It was great. The caption said Stompy McStomperson or something like that. Stompy Stomperson or something like that. It was cute. He was walking like a duck almost. Big steps. Gotta figure out how to use these paws. Sweet Finley. Hi, Finley. He's my new boyfriend.
Yes, with his deflated balls.
Him loves me. Oh, that's okay.
He does.
I don't need you for the balls, baby.
They
I just
both
want
love
you for
down
the
here.
fur. For the fur and the purr.
My little tiger. My little boy.
ACLU provides copies free of charge upon request. Awesome. I will check that out. You too can have your free copy of the United States Constitution. You don't let them boogers tell you what's in there when you know you got it in your pocket.
And always remember cops lie.
Always remember, cops lie. All cops are bastards. Yeah. Yeah. We don't trust them. We will never trust them again.
Exactly.
I still think they're just leftovers from the slave days when they had to chase people down. Well, we need a whole posse partner to go pick up these people that's trying to run away. Motherfuckers.
And now they're part of the state's economy.
I know. Now I have to pay their fucking salary.
They don't want people to do better because then they dry up revenue.
That's right.
Oh, we're
if
just
we're
here
all
to keep
good,
you
we don't have no
safe.
job.
No, actually, I'm paying bills for you people.
That's why they don't take down the person that everybody in this fucking county knows is supplying the 90% of the meth around here. If we know it, they know it. And they're still in operation and have been for years.
Yeah.
You know how a meth operator operates for years? They don't use their own product. They're an upstanding member of society. Right?
Right.
Meanwhile, kids are ending up in foster care. Parents are ending up in, the morgue. prison, things like that, because of this bullshit. We're trying to stop drug abuse. No, you're not. Just want to keep your jobs. Boy, I sound mad. I am kind of mad. I try to stay like half mad lately just because everything pisses me off. The man killed my honeysuckle.
I love honeysuckle.
The pink one that I found that I've been looking for so hard, and I finally found one and I planted it. It's fucking dead now. It was already
What?
looking a little it was already looking a little peaked when I got back from my holiday because nobody watered anything while I was gone. And so I was looking at it this morning and I noticed there's like this dead ring around the fence line. I thought, oh shit, he sprayed my plant.
No.
Yeah. And so I come in here and I look at the non-toxic, weed killer, grass killer stuff that I bought. It's still full, never been opened. I thought, oh shit, he used to poison stuff. So yeah. I
Oh,
know, right? Just what? Are you fucking just
How-
because your lazy ass doesn't want to run the weed eater around the fence line? You just do everything.
that's not acceptable.
Unacceptable. Too late now. It's all dead now. He didn't kill all of the honeysuckle. Just the pink one that he paid for, dumb motherfucker.
Oh.
Anybody wondering, we ain't friends no more. So never will be again, I don't think. So I've probed my brain to think if there's any fucking thing he can do to change how I feel right now. I'm pretty sure there's nothing. No. But I'm good.
You know what I have to say
Hmm.
is if he wants to earn brownie points, he can send you here for the summer.
I don't know. I had a hard time finding swimming pools up there.
There are none.
I know. That sucks.
Oh, but there are in Middlebury, and if he wants, he can pay for you to go to the pool for the summer too.
Right? Yeah, well. He tried to pull my house, your house thing, and I was like, "This is my house. You hate this house. You told everybody you know you hate this house in my house." He says, "Oh, I paid for it." I said, "You're gonna keep fucking paying for it too. Watch."
Right?
Yep. Only thing that's really changed is the sleeping arrangements, the dinner arrangements, and my mindset.
Well, yeah.
That's fine. It's exactly the same, only better. I like to say it's exactly the same, only better, because I have license to not give a fuck anymore, right? I don't know. Go ahead, say it. You know you want to.
No,
no
there's a
secrets
weird
here.
bird making a pew,
I heard
pew,
that.
pew.
I heard that. It was nice.
I think he was yelling at me.
He's yelling at something.
Well, I walked out there, and next thing I know, I hear pew, pew, pew.
I heard it.
I love birds.
I did
Catbirds
too.
are the best because they disapprove of me. They have so many calls, but I know the meh. Oh, what does
Right.
he say?
Says I don't use chemical agents in my garden. Hence, every year I get to wrestle with the wisteria to the point of exhaustion. Hey, kudos though, Shadow Kitty, because Like, it's been months since we moved in here, and ever since we moved here, I've been telling him over and over, I want to let the grass grow, let the weeds grow, let it grow a little bit. Let's see if we can get some life in the yard. I don't want it to look like a golf course. And I put up my
Exactly.
decorations and I put up my plants, and he tears them up with the weed eater. Instead of, reaching down, picking up the little ceramic cat, moving it over 2 feet, weed eating there, and then putting the little ceramic cat back, he tries to weed eat around the fucking fucking cat until he breaks the fucking butterfly off or whatever. It's just like, and the solar lights have no chance against him at all. He ignores them completely. Just they're, he's killed 2 sprinklers because he doesn't look where he's going with the mower. And
Do you know
yeah,
what it reminds me of?
Dumb
Yeah,
and Dumber.
you-
Which one?
When he's not moving anything, it's like those people who would vacuum the rug and not pick up the little piece of paper that the vacuum won't pick up.
Yeah,
So they keep going over it and over it and over it and over it and over it. And then they stop vacuuming and they leave the paper behind. Assholes.
yeah. It's exactly the same mentality. Oh, that's not worth my trouble.
I can't bend over and pick that up.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, and Shadow Kitty, you're very lucky to have Wisteria. And if I were you, and you don't have to listen to me, but when you trim it up, save the vines, roll them into a wreath shape, put them on a table or something, let them weather, let them dry out, and then sell them for like $5. So keep people away from the hobby shop.
Right.
People make wreaths all the time. That's the bones of the wreaths.
Also, I have found a weed and grass killer called spruce, and it's non-toxic to pets and pollinators. Oh, you
Nice.
got some? Okay. And it's good stuff. It does work, but you have to drown basically that plant with it because you got to hit every leaf. If you miss a leaf, that leaf is going to live. The whole plant may die, but that fucking leaf is going to live. But if you hit that leaf, it'll die and it'll be dead in an hour. And you can tell where all the bad ones are and get them pulled out, raked up, whatever. So yeah, I love the spruce. But no, he didn't use that. And he still won't kill the stickers. I'm going to have to do that myself. He said, well, you bought the stuff. You use it. I'm like, so done with his stupid mean ass. He said the actual words, I don't care what you feel. I don't care about your feelings. I just don't want to fight with you. Oh, that's it. Good. He said the quiet part out loud. Finally, I can flip that switch. I don't have to worry about him seeing any of this. He does not watch my channel. He's not a subscriber. He doesn't.
And you're not even saying something you wouldn't even say to his face. I know you'd
He
say
already
it to his
knows.
face.
Yeah. Meh. Don't care. Don't care about his feelings anymore either. So yeah, we're even. Works perfectly.
Oh, I hate it when somebody goes, oh, you hurt my feelings. For what? Telling you you're being annoying? You want me to lie about that? You want me to say, oh, that was a funny joke when it wasn't even funny? Really?
Well, he's incapable of being wrong. Any oh God, anything you say is he takes as a personal attack on his absolute whole character and being. No accountability
So
whatsoever.
you're expected to respect his feelings, but not vice versa.
Bingo.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
And the therapist says, well, how come it's just now it's bothering you? I'm like, it's not just now that it's bothering me. It's been bothering me for a long time, and I've tried to tell him these things for a long time, over and over and over and over and over. And it always ends up in a fight, And I always end up feeling like I'm crazy because somehow he managed to turn it around and make it all my fault. Every fucking time it turned out I'm the fucking crazy one. I'm the bad guy. I'm the problem because he stepped on my feelings. I'm the bad guy. And I'm like, I can't do it anymore. And so no, it took me a long time, to just finally say, because I kept holding out the hope that there was something else going on and it wasn't just true narcissism, but it is. I make no more excuses for his fucking ass. None.
Good girl.
If you had any idea how hard I could ruin his fucking life, it just, you're not gonna divorce me. I'll take it all. Fuck half. Fuck half. Eddie Murphy, that was a long time ago. I'll get all. I will still live in my house. You will still pay for the house. You will still pay for the groceries. You will still pay for the bills. You will still do all the things that you said meant you loved me. Won't you? Ain't my first rodeo. No, it's fine. It's working out perfectly right now. I do what I want. It really is. I do what I want when I want. I leave the house if I want to. I tell somebody I'm leaving if I want to, but it ain't ever him. Just moved him out of the cell. He's used to be the nucleus. Now he's over here on outside of the plasma. He's just over there. He might figure out how to get back into the plasma at some point, but he's never ever going to be the nucleus again. So he's lucky to still be alive.
He's too lazy.
He's fucking too lazy. It's just all there is to it. And mean. Just mean. And alcohol. And no. Just all of it is, I've had enough. So I'm done. Hear that, internet? And she's fucking done. Now I don't have to care about any man. That's fucking liberating. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. It's tragic. It really is.
We need suggestions for women empowerment music.
Oh, I already have my power songs.
Oh, I know you know some. I'm always looking for new
I don't know
ones.
if they would motivate anybody else, but they're specific to me. So
I'm always looking for new ones.
Well,
some really good ones have come out in the last couple of years, but
I know there's one that I have probably shared with you more than once. It's okay if you don't remember it, but it's a Styx song, and it's called I'm Okay. And it's a really good song. And they have another song called Why Me? And I usually play Why Me first, and then I'll play I'm Okay. I just fucking feel better every time. Sometimes I'll throw a little Dennis DeYoung at the very beginning, the Gravity song. Gravity keeps pulling me down. I love that song. Because it's kind of happy and depressing all at the same time. I love it. But yeah, those are my mood alterers. If I'm really, really, really whatever. I don't care if I'm mad, sad, whatever. The only thing it doesn't fix is hungry, of course, but still. It absolutely will take care of my attitude for a little while. Until something else happens. Until the next thing, right? The attitude comes from the thing that happened. And so why you shouldn't give people your power like that. Fuck that. We all react to shit. I'm just not going to react anymore. I will simply respond appropriately and be done with it. Yeah.
Your little boyfriend over here is being bad.
Mr. Finley, are you naughty boy? Do you need a
stealing.
spank?
No stealing.
Thou shalt not steal, Finley.
He's like, you were touching something interesting and I want it.
You tell mommy, auntie said give you some kitty crack right now.
Angie said no.
What did not? Hey, hey, don't listen to her, Finley. She's
He's
being
got a very
subversive.
thoughtful face on it.
Don't listen to her.
Angie said no.
Stop telling him that. I did not. Finley, you want to eat? I'll teach
Ooh!
you a lot of that, kitty.
Oh, great. Great. You
Oh,
started
oh.
it.
That's what you get.
He
That's some
started.
instant karma right there.
Oh
You
my
lied
god.
to that kitty about me. How dare you lie to that kitty about me? You should have never taught me to sing a word, woman.
You started him.
You know why this is even better? Because now I can imagine your face. Yes, I did. The cardinal sin. Right in the middle of girls' night. I guess we should explain. Amber's working, and
Yeah.
Nadine is visiting. Her mom is visiting, and so it's like almost a whole month, I think, of family reunion, and let's all go do this and let's all go do that. So I'm here hosting the show like I do when I have to, and that's why it's just me and the Wonder Lady Faye, our future lottery winner.
Yes.
I thought Nadine might pop in, but probably not. She might next week. She's gonna pop in if she can. Hence the she's on vacation kind of thing. So yeah. It's like, yeah, you got mom time. You take all the mom time you need. Mom time is precious. Mom time is cherished when you're Nadine's mom, because Nadine's mom is awesome. Like, she is the total winner of the mom club in this group of friends here, for sure. Nadine's mom wins the prize for mom.
And I need to do a plug for my local animal shelter
Mm-hmm.
for any wannabe pet parents. The Angel Connection up here is an excellent animal TNR group and cat shelter, and they do stuff for dogs too, but mainly cats because they go out there, and the woman who runs it, like, she and her partner basically spend all their date time trapping cats and helping them.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's where Zip came from. They
Yeah.
helped me spay and neuter Finn and Fiona, even though they weren't feral. They still helped.
Yeah.
The adoption fee for a spay and neutered cat with all its shots, if it's a boy, it's $80. If it's a girl, it's $100.
Hey, that's
Which
not bad
is
at all.
a bargain.
Right. Big time.
They're socialized, they're tamed, they don't let them go out sick or in need, and they make sure that these babies are not going to go out into the world and have more babies.
Exactly.
So the Angel Connection is a big deal, and I really hope either people adopt or give them some kitten food, because usually they do like 150 cats that they find homes for. They're already hitting the 200 mark this year, and sometimes they
wants to
trap.
know where.
Ticonderoga Animal Hospital. They don't have their own facility yet, so they work in a back room of there. Her name is Julie Putnam. But Ticonderoga Angel Connection up here in New York, their kittens are excellent. Their cats are excellent, and they're well socialized, well taken care of. I think they have a 2-for-1 right now, because of bonded pairs.
Yeah.
And
Do you have a
so
link?
you can get 2 cats for the price of 1. So yeah, they're on Facebook. And as I said, they do really excellent work, and the cats that they get are amazing.
Can you
They
hear me?
really, really do good. Zip is one of theirs. Pampers, who is now Jenny, who is now in Massachusetts, she came from there. Wednesday, who is a tortie, she came from there. All of the Angel Connection cats that I've known met that have originated from someone catching a feral cat off the street or from a barn. They do such good jobs taming them. Their personalities are great. So yeah, I'll get off the bandwagon.
That's okay.
But
Shadow Kitty said he found the page. Can you hear me?
excellent.
Okay.
Follow the page, Julie Putnam. She's running things right now. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Are you thinking about getting a new kitty, Mr.
I
Shadow
hope
Kitty?
so.
I was talking to Shadow Kitty. You're always
That's,
thinking about getting a new kitty.
no, I mean I hope he is. That's
Oh,
what I meant by I hope so.
Somebody can sneeze a cat in your direction and you take it.
No, I'm only allowed to have 2 and live in this apartment. It's I'm kind of stuck with 2. But
Did your package arrive today?
no, nothing did so far. But I've got until 8:00.
Well, it's a post office thing, so if your mail already ramped for the day, then it's probably not. I'll have to go get the thing with the stupid code and look it up again.
Okay.
It was in
Well,
Albany yesterday, like at 3 a.m. It should be there today.
Not that I know of, or I missed the thing in the mailbox, and I'll pick it up on Monday. I don't know.
Okay. I had to ask because I just thought of it again.
But yeah, Angel Connection in Ticonderoga, New York. Wonderful people.
We'll see.
So,
oh, I hope you do, Shadow Kitty. I really hope you do. It's the best medicine.
It really is. And think about it. Like, you can't get a cat spay or neutered for $100. And these come fully vaccinated.
Yeah. Is there a fee that they charge when you adopt? Do you know what that is?
$80 for a boy and $100 for a girl.
Okay, gotcha. That's what okay. I was thinking that was just for the cat surgery, but that's the whole thing.
And
okay. That's
you know
fucking
how
awesome.
Pampers had the prolapsed asshole that was dragging on the ground?
Right? Yeah.
You would think that she would cost more because she had like
Medical
surgery
care.
and
Yeah.
she was in there for weeks. She was only $100.
That's awesome.
And she had all that life-saving surgery.
And I saw a picture of her today, and she looks great. She looks so
She's
happy,
growing fast.
all snuggled up in her blankie and her pillows. Happy kitty. Yes.
Is a very, very good girl. But
and I heard Wednesday got a new water fountain, or is getting a new water fountain. Okay,
she's getting a new water fountain.
that's awesome.
Addicted to Yow rainbows,
Nice.
and so is the other cat. And I don't know. I just been trying to like promote the animal shelter as much as I can. They have so many cats, and oh, by the way, they have way more cats than they show. They only show the ones that are adoptable on the Facebook. So you might see 8 cats, but they might have 30. They might have 70. Because they'll go into a spot sometimes on a weekend. They'll trap 70 kittens and fix them all.
you too can help give a homeless kitten a beautiful forever home.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming to her TED Talk.
Yes.
It's time to go.
Yes. And if you need an Airbnb up here, Angie knows a good one. Anyway.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thank
Du-du-du-du-du.
you.